Reading a speech from paper. There is a distinct difference between writing for the eye and writing for the ear. Authors, journalists, poets, and speechwriters know that writing for TV and radio is different. They know that speaking and writing are not the same thing. They therefore can create a piece that sounds exactly like a real speech. Reading from a text word for word does not seem natural. The speech sounds more like a recital than a person-to-person communication. This will then make the occasion less appealing if it is just a speech reading event. Reading word for word jeopardizes your credibility as a speaker. You tend to appear less confident enough to talk directly about the subject. The emotional connection with the audience is lost during the non-interactive reading process. It does not matter whether you believe what you are saying in your speech or not. Without the eye contact and body language, you lose the feeling of an interaction. Your tonal expression when reading also loses the sense of a direct discussion. Reading with your head buried in the text distances you from the audience. This makes them less inclined to participate or believe in your beliefs. Reading a statement also adds no value since the audience could have been given copies to read. Reading a speech verbatim also tends to come across as detached and arrogant. Some might even feel annoyed that you failed to prepare a normal speech. Getting the attention of such an audience throughout the speech is therefore difficult to maintain. Using a script as a guide and record of the ideas you prepared is however recommended. It however should only be used as a reference during the presentation. Simply glance at your script to be reminded of the following segment. It is possible to use a script and yet appear as if you are recalling the speech from memory. In some instances, teleprompters are used to guide the speaker who seems not to be referring to notes. The TED Talk trainings have also promoted this type of presentations. Let us now look at a method you could apply to be able to use guiding notes to go through a speech. The method is called the see, stop, say method. The content should be printed in big font with double spacing. It should also be written like a poem with stanzas, not paragraphs. Make sure the phrases are brief, no more than 10 words are the standard. This is so that your eye is able to readily absorb the contents. You can highlight crucial words in bold to aid with emphasis and rhythm. Use this speaking technique when referring to your written notes. First, take a glance at your sentence and draw an image of it in your mind. Allow the eye to record only the phrase you can commit to memory. Do not attempt to read the entire text. After picturing the phrase, stop, then lift your eyes from the paper and take a breath. How to pronounce. From visual memory, say the words out loud. Before glancing down to read the next line, pause once more. This also assists you in remembering the phrase. The ability to master this skill requires a lot of pausing. Most world leaders read written speeches which are then quoted as spoken words by the media. Motivational speakers also tend to prefer reading their speeches to deliver the desired impact. Whether you are reading a speech written professionally to sound like you are talking, or you are using notes as reminders or poetic phrases. The most important thing to do is to sound natural. Remember eye contact and proper body language. Do not make your audience feel isolated by you focusing on reading your speech. It might appear inconsiderate and a waste of time to watch you merely read your text. This has been yet another valuable bite-sized tutorial from Animator Academy. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel.